In this video, I want to talk about the new update in Pet Simulator 99 and why it's the worst update the game ever had. Let's start with the virus event. The blog talks about new chests which we're gonna have to break. And when the chest is gone, we get the new virus egg which has 10-minute timer. So on the spawn of Hacker World, we got 4 portals. Each leads to its own mini island. One of the islands will have this big virus chest with 6 orbs around. You will need to break the orbs first to break the chest. All of this does take some time, and it doesn't get affected by the pets you have because all will do 10 damage. The orbs have 10,000s of health, and the chest has 100,000s of health. When you do break the chest, it will reveal an egg like this. In my case, I got the basic version, but there are other type of eggs that have up to 100 times higher luck for the huge pet. So the issue is this 10-minute timer. The huge pet chances from this egg are pretty easy, especially in 100x egg, just 1 in 133,000s. But there is a big but. The 10-minute timer won't allow you to AFK this egg. And that's one issue of this update. I would prefer if the huge pet was harder, but the timer for the egg would have been 1 hour instead. If you do want to hatch this egg, let's say the chest takes 2 minutes to break, you will have to find a new egg 5 times per hour. That's super annoying, especially if you want to do something else while hatching. So continuing with what else we got in this update, the secret rainbow swirl pet. Secret pets are pretty secret in this game, and super rare, so I doubt I'll ever hatch any. Then we also got the new active huge pets, which is nice but definitely doesn't help this update as of content. We also got a new huge machine egg. It has 5 huge pets and a Titanic pet in it. I guess cool to see a new huge machine egg, but I personally don't care that much about it. And you most likely too. And as always, we got a new weekly Forever Pack, which also has the new UFO Ultimate and Hacker booth. This Forever Pack, as always, has a unique to it huge pet, which is Huge Matrix Monkey, and the new free-to-play hatchable Huge Virus Griffin. I'm actually getting tired of weekly Forever Packs, not gonna lie, and the fact that they, for some reason, put hatchable huge pets in it too, have been weird to me. The pack does have its unique huge pets. They should have been keeping hatchable huge pets obtainable only through hatching. And that's all we got in the update. It may sound like many things, but when you actually try to play this update, you will realize how empty it feels. So basically, the only things we got are new egg with the chest that protects it, the huge machine egg, and the Forever Pack. It does make sense why many players dislike this update and call it the worst one. Those are 4 comments from one of my last community posts. Something that definitely shows that this update is pretty bad is the player count. Last update, which added Hacker World, had player count above 100,000 for 28 hours in total. The update came out 8th June, 6 p.m. my time, to give some context to this image. Now compare that to the new update, which is basically Part 2 Hacker World update. This update came out 15th of June and had its player count drop below 100,000 just 6 hours later, so it lasted with 100,000 plus of players only for 5 hours. The difference is big. Last time it was 28 hours and now it was just 5 hours before player count dropped below 100,000. And this does show that players aren't interested in the update at all. Do you remember this message from Big Games? Weekly updates were removed because developers had hard time trying to update the game weekly, and now when we got the weekly updates back, you can clearly see why they didn't want to do weekly a few months ago. So, a good decision for Big Games would most likely be switching to bi-weekly updates. With bi-weekly updates, they would get twice as much time to work on a new update, which also means every update we would get would be definitely better than this one we just had. So let's hope Big Games maybe switches to bi-weekly updates, because weekly updates aren't looking good at all right now, especially with this new update. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. That makes my day better. While waiting for a new video, you can check out one of these videos out. Join my Discord server. You can chat, trade, and win giveaways there. Link is in description, and I will see you soon.